Hey Geminis and Cross Watchers, welcome to the weekly love reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for April 8th to the 15th. So Gemini, okay, so I tried to do your reading yesterday and I became a little concerned because honestly, I was feeling, months back, those of you who've been with me the whole time I've been on YouTube, like the first few readings I had for Gemini back in September and October, there was heavy, dark, toxic energy, like almost like you guys were being haunted, almost like someone was practicing magic in a not so kind way. And I gotta be honest, that feeling is back, okay? And I also want to preface this with what I'm about to tell you, with what I saw in the meditative session. Sorry, you're my first reading of the day. And what I really want to hit home with what I'm about to tell you, with what I picked up, is everybody is at a different point in the energy that I'm tapped into right now, okay? And I did feel like I was getting a little bit of the history of this energy that I'm tapped into. So you could be at any point in this energy, okay? So just know that. So I was feeling that yesterday, and I feel like and the energies in the reading became very just scattered. And sometimes, Gemini, you do that to me. Sometimes you do, and it's like, okay, let's just do this one tomorrow. Let's just do this one tomorrow. And I feel like I've got a really good grip on it right now, guys. And it's like I'm almost seeing more of the story. I think there's just a lot going on, Geminis, regarding whatever this is for you and whoever it is you're connecting with. There's a long history here, and it's a little convoluted as far as energy is concerned. So Gemini, I heard I Rise. You guys know that poem. I know y'all know that poem. And it felt so good. It felt so strong. It felt so liberating and very very powerful energy, Gemini, that you're coming into. You really are rising, very Phoenix-like, very Scorpionic-like, but into very strong light energy. Then they showed me where you just rose from, okay? And it was very awful, very unpleasant. And it's interesting because they showed it to me in the form of tarot cards. They showed me the devil. How the two lovers are bonded, not bonded. Well, they're bonded, of course, but in bondage is what I meant to say. And devil's Capricorn energy. But someone or something had you so bonded. I just keep getting the word bonded, but in a very codependent way, in a very toxic way, in a very negative way. The devil's not inherently negative, but this felt really negative. And then they showed me the tower. But you were in the tower, energetically, you had put yourself inside of a tower, and just I felt like you were trying to just protect yourself from energy or from a certain situation or a certain person. It felt very it felt very heavy. It felt very, very heavy. But Gemini, you will rise if you have not risen already. A lot of you, I think, have already. But there is this dark energy that you've come out of, this dark period of time you've come out of. It's definitely relating to a relationship or one person. And I don't feel like it's a family situation. If it is family, it's with one member of your family and not necessarily the entire, horde. It was so toxic and so heavy, and this person is so... Their energy is very far-reaching and very dark in a very, very, very toxic way, okay? And some of them actually do practice magic or practice with the occult, okay? And that has affected you. And if you know that that's happened for you, then that resonates with you. If you're like, oh, are they? Then no. You would know. Trust me. You would know. Okay, so we do have the pre-shuffle cards out here. We have Queen of Wands, Aries energy, could also be fire or water. This is someone who's irresistible. This is someone who's intoxicating. This is someone who also has powers of attraction, who practices the occult, okay? So just keep that in mind. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Magician, Mercurial energy, Virgo, Gemini. Could also be Aquarius, Scorpio. For me as a reader, it's Divine Masculine energy. Six of Pentacles in reverse and Two of Cups in reverse. Whoever this is, Gemini, hold on, let me pull all these cards up here. Whoever this is, Gemini, they had you bonded to them. They had you tied down in a very toxic, negative way. And I feel like you've been trying to break out. Some of you have already broken out and you've risen. Some of you have that rising moment a little far ahead for you, okay? Because it depends on where you are in the energy. But this is someone who's been very toxic in your life. I'm also getting very controlling, very domineering. Someone who made you very insecure to leave is what I'm gathering. And look at that. I mean, that just says it all. That just says it all. Like, this was not a balanced relationship. This was not a balanced connection. There's a lot of taking, taking, taking. This person just had like a leash on you or something of that nature. And it's like just wanting to take from you. Okay, so let's get into the reading. I know we're starting off intense today, right, guys? So let's get into it. Oldies and oldies and newbies. Hello again. It's good to see you guys. Good to do readings for you guys. Just know that this is a general love reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Not all messages will resonate with everybody, and that's okay if it doesn't resonate with you. Messages come through for those who need to hear them, and it's not necessarily the same storyline week to week. Most of the time it is, but it's not always the case, okay? I do pick up on multiple messages for different groups of people, so just know that even if it resonates with you, not all details will. Also, don't get hung up on the gender of the cards. Nothing is gender specific. Messages can be reversed or vice versa, so feel free to switch the roles up if that resonates with you. And this can apply to more than just love. It can apply to your work life, family, social circle, all that stuff. Okay? So let's get into this, Gemini. Any messages for Gemini regarding love? Chariot in reverse, Cancerian energy. This is, I'm getting refuse. Oh my God. Refusing forward movement. Hardcore refuse. I don't know what that's about, but you could be a Gem, Cancer, Cusper, but refusing to take any forward action, refusing to take a step. I'm hearing refusing to take a fucking step. Oh, Gemini. You know what? And now I'm picking up on a very confrontational energy. You know, Gemini's is interesting. I think you're going to challenge somebody. I think that's how you're going to rise. I think that's why they showed me so much of this backstory. You're about to rise against whatever this dark energy has been or has continued to be pervasive in your life or in this relationship. You're putting your foot down, you're refusing, and you're going to rise. Any messages for Gemini? Oh, I got the chills. Any messages for Gemini regarding love, April 8th to the 15th? Wow, Four of Pentacles. This is holding on tight. Holding on tight. It's usually an ego card for me, but oh God. Oh, they're holding on to you tight, Gemini. Tight. And I think you finally have had it. I think you've been really bogged down by this connection for a long time. Some of you way more than others. Some of you, I feel like you had some depression for a while about this individual. And it's just they refuse to let it go. They refuse to let it go, but now you're refusing to take a step forward. So this is gonna get really interesting. Yeah, I'm feeling a confrontational energy coming up. Any messages for Gemini? Feeling a lot of earth energy all of a sudden too. Like very... And, you know, it's funny because it's like when I think of challenge, you know, a lot of signs are really good at challenging, right? It's like, let's list them. There's Aries, there's Scorpio, there's Taurus. A Leo can be very challenging sometimes, like very like in your face about it. But I'm feeling earth energy here all of a sudden. So it could be very Taurian. Seven of Swords in reverse. Aquarian energy. This is bringing up bad shit, bringing up bad past shit. Okay, this has been a long time coming. This negative energy has dragged on too long. Any messages for Gemini regarding love, April 8th to the 15th? Any messages for Gemini regarding love, April 8th to the 15th? Any messages for Gemini regarding love, April 8th to the 15th? Any messages for Gemini regarding love? Oh, wow, that's it. Just 3 cards, guys. Overall energy, we have 3 of Pentacles, and underneath that, we have the 9 of Swords. Oh, my God. 9 of Swords. Whoa. 9 of Cups. Look at that. Look at that. Ace of Wands. Gemini, I feel like this is definitely your rising moment. It's almost like you're trying to figure out, you're really worried, like, how do I get my wish fulfillment, which is basically a new start, like a new start, a passionate start. You're hungry for it, Gemini. And I think that's why you're ready to go into confrontation mode. This is something you've been trying to build for yourself. A new beginning for yourself that makes you really happy, but there's a lot of worry here. This is a very Gemini heavy energy here with the Nine of Swords. You've been wanting this. You've been wanting this for quite some time, and it's like it's that moment. It's that rising moment for you. It's time to make this shit happen for yourself, okay? All right. That being said, let's get into the cards. So, reminder, we have Chariot in reverse with the Four of Pentacles and then the Seven of Swords in reverse. So, let's look at the Chariot in reverse and see what's going on there, gems. Hold on. Let me move my sage. Okay. Yeah. I refuse. I refuse. I refuse. It's really strong. Really strong. Tell me about Chariot in reverse for Gemini. Tell me about Chariot in reverse for Gemini regarding love, April 8th to the 15th. Tell me about Chariot in reverse for Gemini regarding love, April 8th to the 15th. Tell me about Chariot in reverse for Gemini regarding love, April 8th to the 15th. Wow. Six of Swords in reverse with the Lovers in reverse, Gemini energy. Really struggling to find the peace. Attain. Geminis, I'm picking up on a couple different things here. Because this is refusal to move forward, right? Refusal to move forward, refusal to find peace. Amongst a very deep connection that I feel like has taken a lot of hits, is what I'm getting. Taken a lot of hits. Like if this was a video game, their health would be the health of this connection would be about like 10%. Taken a lot of fucking hits, but there's a strong refusal to even go towards it. And you probably have your reasons, Gemini. You probably have your reasons for whatever this is. This is my soulmate card all the way up to divine counterpart. But really fighting coming into this, okay? Tell me about Chariot in reverse. And look, if the person doesn't treat you right, the person doesn't treat you right. You know what I mean? It's like no matter who someone is to us, even if they are twin, right? If they don't know how to act, if they don't know how to treat you right, then you shouldn't really be involved with them. That's what I believe, just saying. Tell me about Chariot in reverse. Tell me about Chariot in reverse for Gemini regarding love, April 8th to the 15th. And, you know, just so you guys know, because I've been noticing this and I did a video on it because I was noticing it. For those who are in a divine counterpart situation, because you guys know as much as I want to get away from it, because I'm a divine feminine myself on my own journey, it's always there. The divine masculine's energy have really taken center stage, okay? And I've seen it in my readings. It's kind of amazing. Tell me about Chariot in reverse. Tell me about Chariot in reverse for Gemini regarding love, April 8th to the 15th. Tell me about Chariot in reverse for Gemini regarding love, April 8th to the 15th. Okay. Overall energy. Nine of Cups in reverse. Gemini, I gotta be honest. Now all of a sudden I'm sensing fear. You're so ready to confront. You're so ready to stand up. You're so ready to rise. But now all of a sudden I sense fear. You want it. You want to rise. You want to rise. You want to stand up for what you want, but there's something holding you back from that moment. I'm getting a lack of faith, a lack of belief. I refuse to move forward. I refuse to embrace this. I refuse. And that's coming out of fear. But you need to rise, Gemini. I'm telling you, you need to rise. Some of you, I think, might confront the wrong issue or the wrong aspect here. Because there's definitely someone in your life that's got such a fucking toxic hold on you or had such a toxic hold on you. That's what you need to confront. Okay, that's what you need to confront. And then you need to just embrace exactly what it is that makes you really happy. But to embrace that, you have to confront that toxic energy, okay? But there's this fear that's holding you back. I think you're afraid it's just not going to work. I think you're afraid it's gonna not work in your favor. Whatever this thing is that you want, Gemini, the thing that's gonna, the thing that you want to embrace, the thing that makes you really happy, which is not this toxic individual, not that Queen of Wands energy, not that toxic shit. It's almost like it's the last barricade, it's the last hurdle, it's the last hurdle. You know, I have a new deck. Very excited about it, by the way. So I'm going to use this deck and see what this little blip of fear is. So this is the name of the deck, the Kipper Fortune Teller deck. So it's not a tarot deck, but oh my God, I'm quickly fell in love with it. Quickly fell in love with it. It just helps me hone in on the details a little bit, okay? Tell me about this Nine of Cups in reverse. What's this blip of fear? What's this blip of fear for my Geminis? What's this blip of fear? Journey. Yeah. Geminis, you're afraid. You're afraid to take that. You're afraid to this little blip of fear is your concern in the confrontation, because I feel like it's gonna require a big change on your part. I think whatever this toxic shit is that's held you and kept you and like held you down. All of a sudden just saw like little dark, like shadowy hands all over you. Like that's not good. You're going to have to do a lot to get away from it and to embrace what it is that's going to make you happy. Whatever that wish fulfillment was, that Nine of Cups and the Ace of Wands, again, it's like you have the drive, you're hungry for it, Gemini, but that little blip of fear, it's like, it's that, wow, I'm actually going to have to do a lot to get what I want. I'm actually going to have to, I'm hearing like give up security. I don't know what that's about. Giving up security. I think that's why you're a little worried about it. Yeah, I think that's why you're worried about it, because it's going to require a journey for you, and not to mention a major closure of a chapter of your life and opening a new chapter of your life. Okay, so let's move on to the Four of Pentacles and see what this is about. Again, I'm just getting like that latching on energy. Is that even a word? Latching? Why did that sound weird to me all of a sudden? Tell me about Four of Pentacles. Tell me about Four of Pentacles for Gemini. Regarding love, April 8th to the 15th. I think also because there is something toxic and a little addicting about it, it's hard for you to make that get over that final hurdle of fear to actually move away from it. I think that's also part of it for you, Gemini. Tell me about Four of Pentacles. You know, when you get used to something for so long, even if it's not the healthiest thing, it's comfortable. Even if you are upset by it, even if you are aggravated by it, it's like, it's the devil you know, right? It's the devil you know versus like the unknown. But that's where faith comes in. But Gemini, I can tell that's why you have that little bit of fear come up for you, because your faith is a little wavered. Your faith has wavered. Tell me about Four of Pentacles for Gemini. Regarding love, April 8th to the 15th. I'm also getting, Gemini, that for some of you, this Queen of Wands energy or person, I feel like it's a person that you were with. Some of you haven't been around this person for a while, but they're still energetically attached to you. Again, affecting you here, okay? So keep that in mind as well. You don't necessarily have to be with that person anymore, but there's something about their energy that's still latched to you. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles for Gemini. I just heard sacral. Make sure you guys are working on your sacrals, okay? Listen to sacral open, healing music, wear orange, eat orange food, make sure you're watching or keeping track of how you, how your libido feels. If it feels like it's being overactive or underactive, right? Just make sure you're balanced and in check and that your sacral's healing. Tell me about Four of Pentacles, because that can happen with shitty relationships like that or energy like that. It can mess us up in the sacral area. Tell me about Four of Pentacles. Let's see what we got here. Oh my. Hierophant in reverse, Taurus energy. There's that Taurian energy I was sensing. Page of Cups, and then the Four of Cups. Wow. Someone's having a lot of lack of faith in themselves. And Gemini, I hate to say it, but it feels like you. It feels like you. It's like you have this amazing, like, rising moment pending, And I can feel you want it. I can feel it. I can feel like you want to take that final battle and confrontation and combat that toxic shit, whether this person is still in your environment or not. But there's this, God, then you just have this like lack of faith all of a sudden that comes in. Don't let that doubt stop you. Don't let that fear or doubt stop you. Okay, that's what I'm feeling with the Hierophant in reverse. I'm just feeling like you're having a hard time believing in yourself in the final moments. Final moments. Someone else had something similar to that for last week. Maybe I think it was an earth sign, if I'm not mistaken. Now I can't remember which one it was. But that's what I'm feeling. Almost like a lack of faith here. And then with this Page of Cups, I don't know, I'm getting an apology. Gemini, you don't owe anyone shit. I'm sorry. But if it's with this toxic person, you don't owe an apology to anybody. But you're wondering if it's going to be for naught. You're wondering if your efforts are going to be wasted. But you feel like you owe someone an apology. And if it's this toxic person, you do not. Okay? If it's this toxic person, you don't owe them shit. Okay, Gemini? But if this is for someone else who might have been affected by the connection, then by all means, you know? But if it's for this toxic person, you don't owe anyone shit. Okay? Okay. All right. Let's keep it going. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles for Gemini regarding love, April 8th to the 15th. Tell me about Four of Pentacles. It's almost like in the final moments up to, like, leading up to your rising moment by confronting this toxic energy, it's almost like you just don't think that you can get them to let you go. Sorry, I don't know why that was so hard to get out. Maybe that's also part of it. Maybe you're gonna have a hard time getting words out to this person. It's almost like you think you can't defeat their bond to you. And I say their bond to you because I feel like energetically they're doing a lot of work to make sure this bond stays intact. Some of them, like I said, practicing magic to do it. Others, they're not realizing they're using magic just by thinking about it, right? Tell me about Four of Pentacles for Gemini regarding love. Okay, we got a few more cards that came out here. Oh God, that just gave me the chills. Okay. Now we have Page of Pentacles in reverse with the Ten of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Capricorn energy could also be earth or water, okay? So there's a very envious kind of energy here, a very like ticked off. I'm getting very ticked off energy with someone who's not very loyal. Not loyal to the family is what I'm getting. Not loyal to the family, not loyal to the home. A mother-like energy, maternal energy for some of you. Not all of you, but some of you. Yeah, there's this sense of disloyalty. Geminis, this person has a way of making you feel guilty. Even if you know that you didn't do anything. Like, it's really, like, this is a guilt tripper, and they're really good at it. They're really good at it, but there's something venomous. I'm actually getting venomous. Something very venomous about them. And I don't know why I'm drawn to the green so much when I just heard that word venom. It is going to sound strange. There's something about this person and, like, in green. Like, I mean, I think they are money-focused. I do think that they are very money-focused. But they're not loyal to the family or the home, whatever that means. They're not loyal to the family or the home. They spend a lot of time away from home, or they just are very self-serving when it comes to family members or the home environment. But there's something about green. Like, I don't know if they like emeralds, but there's something about green. Maybe they just like green. Maybe they just like green. But there's something about them, Gemini, this disloyalty. They're not loyal to you. They're not loyal to you, okay? Overall energy for the Four of Pentacles, they don't have your best interest at heart. We have Ace of Cups in reverse, loneliness, ego, a lot of selfishness. Ugh, God, I feel like it's just like, again, relating back to that toxic individual. They're so ego-based and they're so selfish. And it's like, even when you're with this person, there's such a sense of isolation. There's such a sense of like of pushback. Like, Gemini, you don't even want to deal with this person. That's something that blows my mind. It's like, I understand they have a very toxic energetic hold on you. And I know that that can be really hard to combat, especially if it's like very like that addictive, karmic, yummy, codependent, indulgent kind of energy. But I can tell you've had enough. I can tell you've had enough. Do not let this person make your confidence falter in the last moments. Even if like financially you're tied to them or like you rely on them in some aspect, because there's a sense of like losing your security if you walk away from this person. And you know, literally it's like it's requiring a journey of you, okay? Could even be moving, like he's got his bags packed right there. You see what I'm saying? It's like there's something about security and walking away from this person that I think is making you fall. I don't know what I saw. Anyway, sorry guys. I was like, I thought never mind. So does not matter. I hate when that happens. That's what I mean. It's like there's something about security and leaving this person that's making you like that's what's making you falter in the last moments, and they have a way of making you feel guilty, like guilt tripping you. Don't let them do that. And you don't owe this person shit. If it's this toxic person, you don't owe them shit. Now let's look at the 7 of Swords in reverse, okay? Tell me about 7 of Swords in reverse for Gemini regarding love, April 8th to the 15th. Tell me about 7 of Swords in reverse for Gemini regarding love, April 8th to the 15th. Tell me about 7 of Swords in reverse for Gemini regarding love, April 8th to the 15th. Gemini, I'm sensing all you want. It's like, well, no, I know. All you want is fucking happiness. And I'm also getting peace in the home. Like, I feel like I'm connecting with Geminis who, like, really find, like, home environments to be, like, their sanctuary. Like, not that you're a homebody, but you really appreciate your home space. Like, you know, actually, okay, maybe I'm picking up a little bit on a homebody energy. Like, you make your houses homes. So maybe you got like some Earth in your chart, or like Cancer in your chart, something like that, or Taurus in your chart. Something about the home is really important to you. And like the fact that this person's not loyal to you in that aspect makes you really upset. Tell me about 7 of Swords in reverse for Gemini regarding love, April 8th to the 15th. Okay, all of a sudden I got really fucking hot. Sorry. I gotta turn the fan on. Oof. Oh my. I was like, why did I just get like a hot flash all of a sudden? Oh my God, that feels amazing. Okay, sorry. I'm a chocolate polar bear. I get hot so easy. I just do. Okay, focusing on the 7 of Swords in reverse. So this is like bad past deeds, okay, being brought up here. And I feel like a festering, like something that you haven't let go. Something that you haven't let go of regarding this person. Tell me about 7 of Swords in reverse for Gemini regarding love, April 8th to the 15th. Tell me about 7 of Swords in reverse for Gemini regarding love, April 8th to the 15th. Tell me about 7 of Swords in reverse for Gemini regarding love, April 8th to the 15th. Tell me about 7 of Swords in reverse for Gemini regarding love, April 8th to the 15th. Oh my. Overall energy. 4 of Pentacles. Ego. This fucking ego person. We'll just call them Mr. Miss Ego. Okay. Yeah, and also Gemini, I'm getting a little bit of a grudge energy. Little bit of a grudge energy here. Can't let go of things. Oh. Expectations weren't met. I'm getting like they don't live by their words. I think this person was just a lot of broken promises. I'm curious about this 3 of Wands in reverse, though. Let's see, using this new deck. I fucking love this new deck, man. See what we can get off of this. See what didn't happen that was expected to happen. Tell me about 3 of Wands in reverse. I'm getting this person has no honor. Ooh. Judication. Is that how you say that? Judication. With the number 30 breaking down to a 3. This could be indicative of divorce or court proceedings, paperwork. Someone didn't follow through on legal shit. And I feel more like separation. Maybe someone's like refusing to sign divorce papers. Someone maybe was refusing to sell something or hand something over. Let's see what else we can get. Think about 3 of Wands in reverse Like, okay, I'll give it to you. Okay, I'll sign the papers. Okay, fine. We'll get rid of that. We'll sell that. I'll give that to you. And they didn't. Tell me about Three of Wands in reverse. Tell me about Three of Wands in reverse. Maybe that's why also, Gemini, you're worried about, like, you know, having to leave the situation. Because like I said, it's like you're losing security a little bit. And maybe it's because you were expecting this to happen and it didn't. Could definitely be it. Tell me about Three of Wands in reverse for Gemini regarding love. Okay, not getting anything else. But on the bottom of the deck, ugh. That's pretty awful. That's pretty awful. I'm also feeling a little bit of financial hardship here, and we have like the not hiring sign in the back too. Despair. Yeah, you were expecting something to work out in your favor, Gemini. Oh, Jesus. Regarding another party and the legal system, and it didn't go your way. It didn't go your way. And I feel like it has to do with this toxic individual. So some of you, like I said, could have been waiting on a divorce and it left you maybe struggling a little bit financially, or maybe they just said, you know what, fuck it, I'm not giving you that divorce. Or they're just making it hard. They're making it hard. I feel like there was like some deceptiveness in, like, even within the courtroom, or like with, you know, it's like, I don't know why I'm getting that. I don't know why I'm picking up on that, but like someone dragged it out longer than it had to be, or is continuing to drag it out longer than it needs to be dragged out. That's also what yeah, someone's putting up a fight and it's like, it's dragging shit out. So Gemini, it could be you who's putting up a fight to get what you want out of this, like refusing, right? Taking that stance. But again, I was feeling really stubborn Tauran energy. So that could be the person you're connecting with. There's someone here who's dragging something out as far as like something legal, and it's between two parties. Monkey in the middle. I just heard monkey in the middle. Or jump. Someone's caught up in the middle of this. And they got the shitty end of the stick because it's like they can't, like, you know, like monkey in the middle. It's like they can't get to one side over the other. They're just stuck. They're just fucking stuck in the mess. Fucking stuck in the mess. Gemini, if this is a third party, it could be any one of the three people. I really hope that's not it. Maybe there's just a mediator who was hired to deal with this, but someone's dragging out legal matters longer than it has to be. And Gemini, you're ready to rise. You're ready to do this confrontation. But in those final moments, you're having that bit of fear creep in because you're worried about loss of security. And I think this person also is really good at making you feel guilty. And you almost feel like you owe them an apology. You don't owe them shit. You don't owe them shit, Gemini. All right, let's see what else we can get for you guys. Any messages for Gemini regarding this spread? Any messages for Gemini regarding this spread? And then we'll pull some advice because I think you guys need it. Any messages for Gemini regarding this spread? 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 Very prominent Four of Pentacles energy, guys. This is, I'm not budging. I'm not letting go of shit. Wow. Any messages? Let's see what we got here. What did I say? Not budging. Not budging. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. I don't even think this is for you, Gemini. I think it's for this very, like, toxic person who's got this energetic hold on you. Very interesting. This needs to be let go of. This needs to be moved past. This needs to be let go of because, Gemini, it's time to rise, okay? It's time to rise. Any messages for Gemini? Oh, I love it. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. This is definitely about manifesting. Definitely about manifesting. Gemini, like I said, I got like that monkey in the middle energy. And we do have the Lovers in reverse here. I mean, that's a serious connection. But then we've got like a disloyal spouse in the home. Like there could be someone that you are trying to get closer to. Someone that you're trying to get closer to, and maybe this needs to wrap up before you can be with them. That's only going to be for like a handful of you, because I don't see them here. I don't see that person here, but I did hear monkey in the middle. That always reminds me of third party nonsense. But definitely this is about manifesting what you want, and you're trying for that 9 of Cups, Ace of Wands, man. You're trying really hard. Any messages for keep an open mind and heart-to-heart conversations. This is interesting. So I almost feel like there's a little bit of advice for you, Gemini. I actually feel like this is about standing up in what you want, standing up against this toxic energy. And I'm also getting like take what you want. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Take what you want, Gemini. Take what you want and keep an open mind with yourself. It's almost like, you're going to surprise yourself. If you take that stance and you stand up against this toxic energy and you take what you want, whatever it is that you want, and be true to yourself and your needs, you're going to surprise yourself. You're really going to surprise yourself. I love that those cards came out because I think that's some really good advice for you guys. Let's see what else we get for you. Then we'll pull some advice. Any messages for Gemini regarding the spread? So we had another card come out. I don't know if it caught on camera. Any messages for Gemini regarding love? Okay. Now we have love yourself first. Gemini, do not let this person trip you up. Do not let this toxic person trip you up. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. You have that self-love, Gemini. I know you do. You just got to push through with this person. Do not let them make you trip over yourself. Do not. I refuse to let you. Do not. Oh, wait, hold on. Why am I fuzzy? Okay. And then overall, we have this could be the one. You already met the romantic partner you seek. So Gemini, like I said, there could be someone else involved in this because I got that monkey in the middle energy. It could definitely be indicative of that. Like you already have someone else that's a way better match for you. But for this, I'm actually saying this is the moment. Like this is how this card feels to me. It's now. Like you've been waiting for the one moment. Here's the one moment. Here's your one chance. Take what you want. Oh, can't even hold on to shit. Take what you want, Gemini. Okay, now let's get some advice and then we'll wrap this up. Where are we at? Oh my God, 37 minutes. Always long with you, Geminis. Always so long with you. Okay, pulling from the Spirit Animal deck here. Any advice for my Geminis regarding this spread? Any advice for my Geminis regarding this spread? Any advice for my Geminis regarding this spread? Sorry, now that I turn the fan on, my hair is going to be all over the place. Any advice for my Geminis regarding this spread? 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 Ooh. Oh, awesome. Oh, I love it, Gemini. Wolf Spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom with the number 67, breaking down to a 4. Foundations. Follow your instincts. That's like when the wolf comes out, that's exactly what that says. You know what to do. This is not your first rodeo. You've had enough life experience to be able to figure this one out. Follow your instincts here and just do it. Do exactly what it is that your instincts are telling you to do. Let's see what else we got for you guys. Any advice for my Geminis regarding this spread? Freaking love the wolf, man. I'm a little biased. It's my primary and animal totem. My primary though. I've got lots of them. Got lots of others. Any advice for my Geminis regarding this spread? 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 Okay. So no other cards came out, but on the bottom of the deck, oh my god, you know, I love when these two come out together because I actually think that, you know, they're so, just when we're talking about like the animal kingdom in general, not to get too nerdy, they're so closely related. And then when you talk about them in the spiritual realm, they're also very closely related. We have Coyote Spirit with the number 16 breaking down to a 7, being on the right path, making the right decisions because it's a divine detour card. It's the trickster. So in folklore and in many different cultures, indigenous cultures, the coyote is known as the trickster, right? And the wolf is seen as more of like that regal, primal, like fiercely independent, all-knowing kind of energy. So it's like, I love when they come out together because you already know, Gemini, both of these cards are basically saying, not only has spirit and your own intuition led you down the right path, but it's been a little bit of a surprise, a little bit of a curveball, and you're having to rely on your instincts. In both of these, you're having to rely on your instincts to navigate through this, but you don't have to do that much navigating because you're already in the right place. The divine made sure of it. The divine made sure of it, and the wolf doesn't appear if you're like really off track, okay? The wolf does not appear if you're off track because it's basically saying, just sniff it out. It's close, just sniff it out. Like, that's exactly what this is saying. So Geminis, I'm not even worried. You guys know what to do. You guys know what you want. Follow your instincts, and no matter what kind of curveball this is, if someone refused to give you something, divorce, asset splitting, paperwork, whatever, someone's dragging this out longer than it has to be, it's just a little bit of a detour, and there's nothing wrong with that. And you might have to pack your bags and take a journey to get exactly what it is you want, and there's nothing wrong with that. Follow your instincts. You know what to do. You know what you want. You know what to do, Gemini. Just follow those instincts, okay? Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to go on Patreon and the Facebook page, and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I will see you guys later. Enjoy this energy and rise, Gemini. Bye, guys.